matches during the week.
Welcome back to the second quarter for the Geelong and District Football League match of the day on guest video, and we've got Eastern Suburbs versus Anakie at Richmond Crescent, and the home side in front, 4 goals to 26 to 2 goals 12 at quarter time.
Landers, Bull and Wisbowski and the Geelong District Football League Bingo Centre are going to bring us to the second.
We have to get some shorter name sponsors at the alphabet scoreboard.
They're going to bring us to the second quarter. Great sponsors of guest video. 26 plays 12. Now, well, guess we'll get to see whether there was much wind effect there, but I just think they played a bit better the Suburbs that quarter.
Yeah, they certainly
should have done better with their opportunities.
Too many winners on ball. Hobbs, Peters, Reuter, and of course McGough. Damaging. Good half back line in Canellis and Norman and Rundle, with O'Leary chipping in. And yeah, they were just a little bit too quick, and but they teamed better, I'd suggest, in that first quarter, and had a little bit much more use of the footy.
Second quarter about to commence here at Richmond Crescent. Welsh and Reuter to do battle again in the centre as they did in the first quarter. Umpire bounces the ball. Welsh stands his ground. Reuter gets a quick tap down though. Still in the middle of the ground. Umpire has to come in and we'll do it all over again. Jeff Belair's gets up off the bottom of the pack with the ball, hands it to the umpire, and he'll do the honours again.
Every time he gets near the ball, he gets knocked down, Jeffrey. He'll be wishing he's retired, I think. Bounced down to the centre of the ground. Reuter does the ruck work against Welsh. Neither player affected in that occasion. Oh, Darryl Bissett threw it on the boot, but missed the boot. Coming through Hobbs, kicked the ball out wide. Not bad either. A chance out here for Lucas. If he can pick the football up. He's out there on the half-forward flank. He does. Kicks the ball into the forward zone. Towards Lang, couldn't take the mark. Menzies applies the pressure, wins the ball at ground level and gets the hand pass away. A clever kick off the ground running through there from Jeffrey Belair, who again goes to ground after being knocked, and out of bounds it is on the far side of the ground. We'll have a boundary throw in.
And they're having a fantastic battle at centre half forward and centre half back. Menzies and also Peter Lang. I'm trying to ignore that from Brainy. Thank you.
Might make Brainy call it now.
Thank you very much. And Welshie this time makes a big effort and beats Reuter on that boundary throw-in. Hutchison at ground level does well. Little left foot chip, not a good one. It avoids the outstretched arm of Lang. Nice defensive football there from Sir Robert. And he's happy to get it over the line and out of bounds at the left half forward. And let's have a look. That's Eastern Suburbs into attack.
Throw in now, Lang, Welsh and Lucas. Welsh gets a tap down. Mick O'Leary at the back of the pack at half forward. Quick kick, Shorty Peters can run onto it. Good play by Carter to block him. Gets the ball away, but only back towards Shorty Peters. Free kick found. It's going to go to Carter. He'll take it at centre half back for Anakie.
Yeah, very committed, Mickey. Mickey Carter, committed at the footy, and if you get in his way, look out, he'll cop you.
Goes with his left boot out wide. Franken. Unmanned there, he takes an easy mark, runs inside, short kick looking for Simons, he takes in front of Lucas. Oh, Franken kept running, and for the second time this match drops it as he was running past. Can't take it with him, tries to butter up again. Reuter off the ground, Wembridge, good pick up by the youngster there, and McGough can run onto it. He's got a paddock if he can pick it up, he does so now. He can turn around, takes a tap on the ground. Heap comes towards him, right foot kick, Loughton on a lead, in front of Costello this time, good mark, and also a good kick from McGough.
I'll be taking Jason Franken off about now, Ron.
Yes, and tell him to put the gloves back on because he looks like a fish out of water at the moment.
Now Loughton, he's a left footer, so it's going to be a tough kick from that pocket there. Comes in now, if he uses the breeze nicely, it's up towards the point post. Reuter can't take the mark, it's over the back of the pack and one behind.
Yeah, I think Jason, he's got away with that one. They only got a point. I think the first time he made the mistake in the first quarter on the wing, it went down for a goal. So he needs to lift his game and perhaps to sit on the bench, and a bit of a think could help him. The Heap kicks the ball back into play. It's a magnificent kick right out at the half back. Players rise, a bit of a push there, I would have thought, from Scotty Simon. It was allowed to go through, picked up at ground level by Mickey Costello. He tumbles the punt up and under into the centre of the ground. Got to be a free kick here to Elmer, who actually dropped the mark but was pulled off the footy. And he'll take the free kick defensive side of the centre of the ground. Looks out wide. He's got a couple here. He can go for any one of them. Bully it is, and he takes the mark. Attacking side of the centre. Bully switches play now with a long kick out wide. It's okay. And drifting down, taking this mark was the number 5 jersey of Justin Tate. The long sleeves, of course. Punt kicks into the forward zone. Player tackle, Beggs it was, thrown up the football. Play on the call. Here comes Watson. One way only he goes, straight ahead, and he goes with that right foot. Not a bad kick from Watson either. That should have been a free kick. I thought the Hobbs wasn't paid, and Rundle picks it up and he'll clear the ball out of the centre.
Good kick towards Reuter also. Good play by Carter to get the hand to it though. Shorty Peters can run to it. Handball to Lang. Menzies comes towards him. He gets around him, turns around back onto his right boot. Across his shoulder. Good kick for goal, but it's going to veer away to the far side and one behind to Lang.
Yeah, brought it back a bit too far. Then it was idea was perfect, but Langy under a little bit of pressure there from the quicker Sir Robert Menzies, and just enough to unsettle.
He's not quicker than many either, Sir Robert, is he? He's pretty happy today. I think he's doing a good job on Peter Lang. He's certainly the pressure that Monty mentioned that he did apply there. Just forced him to kick a little bit more hurriedly than he would have wanted to, and he's hooked it too far.
The Landers Bull and Wisbowski second quarter scoreboard with the GDFL Bingo Centre also. 4-4-28 plays 2 goals to Anakie. Kick out by Costello looking for Simons and takes a good mark at halfback too. He's a good overhead mark in the league representative this year. Short kick finds Gibbons at halfback. Plays on quickly through the centre of the ground. Short kick again. Franken, can he take it? This time he can, and he plays on. In front of Wembridge. Gets a right foot kick towards Gavin. Delamonica in front. Good play by Elfie. Welsh comes off the ground. Great kick by Welsh. Up towards Bissett, but Stefanovski's in front. And Jacko will put the sunscreen on at quarter time. It's a bit sunny for the high forehead out there from Jacko, and he takes the mark. Oh, kicks across the goal. Dangerous, though. Puts Canellis under pressure. Elmer's there also. Holding the ball should be. Yep, and it was. He was over the ball for a long time there.
Good decision.
He might umpire finals.
Yes, well, umpire Gavin Habibit is, and who has bounced the ball rather well as this afternoon also. Jamie Elmer, he just chips at it. I think
it's home.
Snuck in.
Oh, it snuck in just. Elmer kicks his first the afternoon. Anakie get their third. And on the Landers Bull was Balski's second quarter scoreboard in conjunction with the Geelong District Football League Bingo Centre. Anakie have now moved to 3 goals straight. That's 18 points. They are trailing Eastern Suburbs, who've got 4 goals for 28 points on the board. And Anakie have crept a little closer.
Yes, 10 points the margin here. GDFL match of the day, this round 19. Here at Richmond Crescent, the home of the Eastern Suburbs Eagles. Anakie Roos.
And Hobbs playing on Elmer too is a good tussle. They're both playing quite well this afternoon. Hobbs being the tagger from Eastern Suburbs this year. Belair's gets the ball out of the centre, and there is Elmer. Gets tackled by Rundle, but gets a handball away to Booley. Gets his right foot kick away. It's long towards Bissett. Holds Stefanovski off, but Stefanovski gets the punch away. Greaves over the top. Jolly can turn around. Oh, he puts himself under pressure. Gets his left foot to it, though. Good play by Brendan Jolly to elude the Eastern Suburbs backline and kick his first goal of the afternoon.
Well, you reckon there's a breeze bowling with 4 goals at that end, wouldn't you, Roddy?
Well, yeah, it just appears that way, Cookie, at the present time, but it's just better football out of the middle. And good running, good teamwork, Elmer Booley, and capped off nicely Brendan Jolly.
Look as though they're just, as you said, that key word there, running. They're just starting to run with the footy a bit now, Anakie. And, well, they've got themselves back into the game. 4 goals straight. They've got on the board 24 points. Trailing the Suburbs 4-4-28. Anakie have kicked 2 quick goals in this quarter.
They certainly have.
Back in the centre now, Reuter and Welsh. Welsh gets a tap down. Falls to McGough straight through the pack. Great play by him. Quick right foot kick towards Reuter. Wearing the short sleeves today, Robbie as well. Friday's behind him, close to the man. Good play by Friday to get his hand to it. Will it run out? Oh, it does, just as well too, because there was 3 Eastern Suburbs players there ready to take the ball away. But a boundary thrown at half forward for Eastern Suburbs.
I think he's doing well on Robbie Reuter too. At the moment, Shane Friday playing him very close. And he's certainly not running off him. He's just taken his man out of the game. As the boundary umpire puts it back into play, Simon gets up high for Anakie, taps the ball to the ground. He comes, Barrel Bissett, tumbles the punt, bang, it bounces another 25 metres. It's got to the centre of the ground now. Needed a bit of help there. Mickey Gibbons didn't have any. Hand pass from O'Leary went towards Big Andrew Reuter. Come back to O'Leary. Ball knocked back to Darryl Bissett. He heads out wide with a long hand pass to Franken, who hasn't got a fit of the fumbles this time. He might have got him back on, Ronnie. He certainly got a bit of resin on the hands. He kicks this up to the centre wing, and they're in trouble here. No, they're not. That's Biggs takes the mark. He kicks the ball back towards Elmer. He can't take the mark, though. Hobbs does very well. Superior pace. Runs away. Comes on with the right foot. The kick's a shocker. He's picked out Mickey Gibbons in the middle of O'Leary and McGough. And Gibbons now will tumble this ball into the attacking zone for Anakie.
Yes, and, well, the boys just struggling a little bit with the footy at the moment. It's getting a little bit warmer, and the ball isn't really being kicked to position as well as it should be. Menzies does well there. Traps the ball beautifully. Lovely left foot pass to Grooves. Gets around his opponent, Canellis. So the two 13s playing on each other. It bounces, and you wouldn't believe it. The Anakie forward in Ben Beggs has just got a handle on the footy. Couldn't control it. Got a leg break late there, and embarrassingly enough, it's gone through the middle of the big sticks, but he touched it.
Yeah, that was just bad luck because it wasn't going to go through, and he did the right thing, trying to grab it and just turned too far for him. He just got the edge, and through she went for a goal, but it was touched on the way through, of course. The ball kicked out, goes towards McGough, I think you'll find. Close to the boundary line out here at half back as we look around the corner. It's out of bounds. And, yeah, just a bit of bad luck there. We'll put him in front too, Ronnie, that one.
Yes, it certainly would have, and the city end of Richmond Crescent at the moment being the scoring end is some fine work there from O'Leary, but his handball not good. Packer formed, and the Heap picks himself up.
Not sure where he's playing, though, but he seems to be around the place a fair bit.
He certainly does cover a fair bit of territory. As this time Tate, I don't know what he was trying to do, as he got a handle on the footy. He hit it straight down the throat there of young Hutchinson. He kicks to centre wing. O'Leary picks it up, looks into the inboard to McGough, which was good football. And McGough's kick very well weighted and sets up young Lucas here at centre wing.
Wembridge it is. He gets it towards Lucas. Lucas Lang. They're getting the L's mixed up. Lang takes the mark at half forward. Short again, McGough and Peters. They could have raffled it. McGough takes it. Plays on quickly. Left foot kick inside. Great kick. Wembridge is there. Fantastic kick from McGough. Close to best on ground.
Well worked, wasn't it? Right from the half.
Wembridge had run from the centre of the ground, got the ball back, filled the hole and took the mark.
Good skills both sides of his body,
yeah.
McGough. As you just noticed there, that lovely low trajectory drop punt pass, left foot, and no one had an opportunity to do anything. But other than the player received the ball beautifully.
Wembridge now comes in, right foot kick, brings it back with the breeze. Good kick, Shane Wembridge. So that's his first goal of the afternoon. Number 23, good work. Well done, Cookie. And he's been up and down this season with the Geelong Falcons. Back in the Eastern Suburbs side this afternoon. 5-4-34. And they lead Anakie 4-1-25 on the Landers Bull and Wisbowski GDFL Bingo Centre scoreboard.
Well, luck's of fortune. Had young Benny Beggs not got a hand on that, Anakie would have been in front. Now they find themselves back about 10 points down again, is it?
Yeah, 9 actually.
9 points, whereas they would have hit the lead. So that's just the luck of that oval ball that bounces around, Ronnie.
Yes, certainly, Cookie. 12 minutes gone of the second quarter. Bannockburn Sporting Trophy's time clock. As we see again the ball cleared out of the middle. Robbie Booley it was. No, I should say young Hutchison. Half forward, long bomb up there. Carter couldn't take a handle on it. Wembridge came through strongly but didn't take the footy with him. There's a yellow ball, but I think you'll find that the player there didn't quite have sufficient time to utilise, and we'll have a bounce down at
pretty
half
good
forward.
tackle for Biggie Carter. He could have nearly got one there.
Yeah,
It was
great
pretty
tackle.
good stuff. Bounced out. Eagles are in attack. Up goes Big Fella in Welsh. Got it down nicely to Simon. Carter, little kick out of the pack, tumbles it back towards the centre wing. Battle Royal here. Over the top, Franken. Couldn't get the football. Picked up by Big Reuter. He tumbles that punt in towards the cricket nets. One of the boundary umpire's decision. I think you'll find he throw it in. Yes, he will. It's good to see the kid in a bit of loot, Ronnie.
Yeah, certainly. And doing a fine job here this afternoon.
Lang to do the ruck work with Welsh. Lang gets it down. Lucas at the foot of the ball. Lang gets the handball out. Gibbons and O'Leary go at it. They've had a good tussle this afternoon. O'Leary ends up with the ball now. Handball to Peters, who's got 10 metres. He gets around one, gets around two. He's on hands and knees. Handballs to Lucas. Turns around again. Handball on the outside to O'Leary. He's got time to set something up. Great kick. Wembridge, he found him. Pinpoint kick. And Wembridge again fills the hole in front of the full forward Loughton and takes the mark.
Well, it's good common sense footy, isn't it? Being in front, the ball, you know, it's dropping slightly. There's not a big bruise here, but it's enough just to make the ball low trajectory.
I'd be interested to know where Shane Wembridge is playing. Is he playing in the forward line?
No, I think he might be playing on the ball, swapping at half forward as a ruck rover, and he kicked his second goal of the afternoon and second for this quarter.
Well, they're doing it in bursts of Suburbs. We saw Craig McGough kick the first three. Now Wembridge has kicked the last two. So let's see if we can get another one. Interesting to see.
Interesting footy, and that just gives them a bit more breathing space now. 15 points the margin, I think you'll find. And we're midway through the second quarter. It's the Landers Bull Wazbowski, Chartered Accountant GDFL Bingo Centre, second quarter. And the scoreboard is incorrect. You've given that to Anakie, Brett. It's actually Eastern Suburbs kicked that goal. And our director downstairs is obviously sniffing something.
Back into the centre, Welsh versus Reuter. The umpire's whistle's gone. It's a free kick for an infringement. It's going to go the way of Suburbs. So Big Andy Reuter will take this one right to the centre of the ground. Looks downfield. The lead is from Lang. He kicks towards Lang. Might be too much carry on it.
Oh!
At the back of the pack is that Loughton taking a very nice mark. Haven't seen much of him this afternoon, but that was a beauty. He judged it better. That kick carried a fair way there. And too far for Peter Lane, but Brett Loughton took a beauty behind the pack. And he's going to go back and have a shot for the goal.
And as all good left footers, he'll kick this.
Okay, let's see how he goes. He comes in on the left foot. It's not a bad one either. It's to the teeth of goal. There's a mark. He's going to pay that one to the Suburbs. Oh, he hasn't paid, has he? Touched off hands. I thought that was a mark, Roddy.
Of course it was a mark.
Just trying to pick it. Was it Robbie Reuter?
Yeah, it was Robbie Reuter. Oh, umpire's advisor Noel Fanning on the camera again. Thanks for that, Noel.
Because the umpire made a mistake.
And won't be umpiring finals.
No mistake made there from the kick in, though. Went straight to Gibbons there for Costello. Gibbons goes towards Stephen Green, who's on the ground. Up over the top, he'll take the free kick for a high tackle. Probably would have marked without that. Justice has done on this occasion is Stephen Green now. Chips it to the commentary side of the ground. Leading out in front here was Jolly. Couldn't take the mark. Gibbons tries to thump one over. McGough does, and he's got support there from Canellis. They both put the fist into it and sails over towards the hot dog stand here. And my little boy Ticker's just had what he said, they're top value. So you can get down and have an ordinary hot dog a bit later on, Ronnie.
Thank you very much, David. I look forward to that. Game boundary umpire now, flings it in. It's a beauty too. Gives the ruckman every opportunity. Welsh over the back of the pack. Tries to grab the ball out of the air, but fumbled the footy. Peter Lang just picks himself up off the turf. Gives the ball back to umpire Habib. And we'll have another bounce down right on centre wing, members side of Eastern Suburbs. Yeah, and Lang has got in the way there of Welsh, and Welsh, he just shows him the footy there too. No love lost there, gentlemen.
Goes up towards centre half forward. Tate can't take the mark. Brendan Jolly off the ground. Falls to Gavin. Handball out of the pack. Tate's there. Hutchinson also. Good play from little Andy. Puts the ball out and a boundary throw in.
Yeah, well, they're both pretty fierce competitors. Welsh and Peter Lane, they both play to win, Roddy.
Yeah, they certainly do. And yeah, he went to let one go, Mr. Welsh, but decided against it.
Experienced finals are coming, Ron. The ball comes back towards Gibbons, too far for him. He's Welsh in the play again. He's played pretty well, the big fella. Tumbles the punt around the corner. It's okay. Sitting back, taking the mark here is the 14 jersey of Jamie Elmer. He's in the left, well, not quite in the pocket. He's more out half forward flank. Be a good kick from here for a little man to score. Played over 200 games with Anakie. Jamie Elmer comes in and goes for goal. Long kick. Corey Bissett is there, but the big long arms there of Johnny Stepanowski who put the fist into it, and it's through for a touch point. I just wonder whether Corey could have done better in that situation there and held the big fellow out.
Yep, I think you'll find that when you look at that replay, Corey Bissett will be rather annoyed with himself.
Kick in from Stefanowski to the outer side of the ground, looking for Lang. Up with him was Menzies. Handball. Menzies runs past and receives. His left foot kick could be a goal. It is. Sir Robert's kicked it.
Great goal.
Oh, here we on the steps tonight, Sir Robert. He doesn't kick too many of them, Ronnie.
Well, when you're playing at centre half back, you don't get many opportunities to kick goals, but
made the most of that one. That was a magnificent goal.
Yeah, what's happened, I think you'll find, is that Peter Lang was at centre half forward, had a run on the ball, and no one came back to go to centre half forward, so he had a bit of a roving commission there for a while, and has been rewarded with a 6-pointer.
Well, he'll be hoping for that a bit more often. Bannockburn's putting Trophy's time clock.
Yeah, 19 minutes, Cookie.
19 minutes, good man, Roddy. Eastern Suburbs 6-5-41, Anakie 5-1-31. It's 10 points the difference on the Landers Bull Wazbowski. GDFL Bingo, second quarter scoreboard.
Back in the centre, Welsh gets a kick out from taking the ball from the ruck contest. Watson over the top of the pack, gets a tap down. It's on the wing now. Oh, at the bottom of the pack, Franken, good play. Oh, he gets caught though, too long holding the ball. Yep. Tried to do too much then. Play on the call, advantage paid. Watson through the centre of the ground, leading Loughton over his head though. Reuter can run into the ball on the ground. Oh, he throws it out. Yep, that was a throw. Unlucky for the Eagles too there, because Lucas was running in with nobody against him to the open goal, but a free kick Friday will take it. He takes it now. Stephen Green takes a good mark in front of Lucas. At half back.
He'll be out to impress the selectors. Stephen Green getting a chance here this season with a few players out injured. Oh, Beggs flies up on top of Rundle. Couldn't take the mark. Gavin kicks the ball off the ground for Anakie. Kicks it out towards Bully and Watson. Too close to the fence. It's out of bounds. Got up high for the little band there. Benny Beggs.
Oh, yeah, he's attacked that ball ferociously all day. I've been pretty impressed with his handling of the football. Very polished performance by Ben Beggs this afternoon.
Boundary throwing now on the outer side wing. Welsh and Reuter. Welsh gets a tap down. Watson, quick kick, straight up in the air. Play on the call. Elfie's in there for Eagles. Good play from Gavin. Handball, Franken. Handball over the top, create the loose man. Now they run. Good little kick. Oh, finds Jolly in front of Canellis on half forward.
It was a nice kick from Gavin, wasn't it?
Yep, Gavin to Jolly. Right foot kick to the teeth of goal. Bissett sits and waits. Good play by Stefanowski over the back. Julian Norman now has got time to run it through centre half back. Gets a quick kick. Lang on the lead. Will he make it? Meets it on the half volley. Picks it up. He's got support from O'Leary. He's on the wing now. Grandstand side. He takes a bounce. Goes with his right foot. Measures a kick towards Reuter. Oh, Robbie gets one hand to it. Loughton turns around on his left foot. Good play from the youngster. He can line up the goals now. Oh, he kicks in towards Elfie. Can't take the mark. First to recover, Delamonica. Can't get the ball with him, though. Anakie butter up. Stephen Green towards the boundary line. Relieves the pressure for the Anakie side. Could have had a kick for goal there, Loughton, I think.
Yeah, I was a bit surprised he didn't.
Well, he's a long left.
He's a full forward too.
Yeah, you not too many of them in pass. We had a throw in right forward pocket. The Eagles into attack. Puts it back into play now. Ruck work is done by Welsh. He got it down to Costello. Had a quick kick as he was thrown off the football.
Good kick.
And
measured the kick beautifully.
Measured the kick. Yeah, well, he got it just inside the boundary line. That's all I know. It was all right. It's 10 points the difference on the Landers Bull Wisbowski scoreboard. And it's out of bounds at half-back flank. Eagles into attack.
Lang to do the ruck work against Welsh. Gets pushed out. Good play from the veteran Welsh. Gets it back towards the middle of the ground. Greaves leads Jeff Lucas in the race for the ball, but Lucas gets the ball towards Reuter. Left-hand handball. Alfie Delamonica on the lead. Can't take the mark. He's handled the ball there. Could have got it out to Peters. Umpire comes in as the pack develops at half forward and a ball up.
Well, the ball is in the eastern suburbs attacking area, and it's about 50 metres from their goal. Umpire Dave Chaston bounces the footy. It's not a bad one either. No one gets a decisive tap. Bit of volleyball. Ball spills now through to Gavin. Fabulous Phil goes up to half forward. Trapped well, Benny Beggs. Big hands. Good work to Elmer, who was pushed in the back for mine. Give the bloke with the footy every opportunity. Fano, fair dinkum. You won't get a final with that attitude, boy. As we see, Benny Beggs does well. Kicks over the top, but again, a bit well weighted there, looking for young Greaves. And the big fella, Johnny Stefanowski, the fullback, does well for the Suburbs and sees the ball out of bounds.
Lovely day here at Richmond Crescent. Ronnie was just about to nod off before we threw in the challenge of calling a bit of football there. Boundary umpire throws it back into play. Corey Bissett took it out of the air far. The hand pass out wasn't effective. Too many Eagles in that lineup there. The kick comes out towards half back. Hobbs takes the mark and wants to play on. Runs through the centre of the ground. Hand pass over the top to O'Leary is a clever one. And O'Leary now takes up down the grandstand side. One bounce. Could have had two. Alex to go in towards the forward line. Push here. I think it's going to be paid the way of the Eagles. Ooh, Mickey Carter doesn't like it because he took the mark. There were three Anakie players there. One of them allegedly pushed, or caught a lot allegedly, did push Loughton out. He takes the free kick. Now, almost the same position where he went for the pass before. I bet he has to go out the goals this time, Jason.
I bet you he does. It's being brought around on the mark. 10 points of difference here. Late stages of this second quarter.
Has to aim for the right goal post.
Forward coach David Cook's made the call. He goes with his left boot straight through the middle of the goal. Low trajectory kick just over the outstretched hands of Sir Robert. And a goal to Brent Loughton, his first of the afternoon. And they just get that little break just before half time again. 7-5-47 the Eastern Suburbs side goes to on the Landers Bull and Wisbowski GDFL Bingo Centre scoreboard. They lead Anakie 5-1-31 by 16 points.
Yes, good quarter of football. Good comeback after Anakie starting off very well in that early stages of the second quarter. They've settled down again and have got that margin back to 16 points, which they had 14 at the quarter time.
24 minutes gone. Bannockburn's putting trap his time clock as out of the centre bursts big Paul Welsh with sheer strength, and he bangs it on the right boot, kicks it as long as hard as he can. Up goes no mark, take it at ground level. It's okay. I think you'll find it. Beggs has missed.
Should have done better with that.
Probably should have kicked that, Benny Biggs. That's his bread and butter sort of stuff. The angle was acute, but unfortunately offline. Getting plenty of the football, though.
So Norman to kick in from full-back for the Eagles. He does so now to the outer side, looking for Lang. He goes up and takes the mark over the smaller bully there.
32 plays 47.
At half-back now. Goes in short, Stefanovski. Long way from full-back for Jacko. He's at centre half-back now. Kicks out wide. Oh, we've got a paddock now. Reuter and Watson raffled the ball. Reuter takes a bounce. He's on the wing, draws the player. Quick left foot kick around the corner. Elfie's got the ball he can play on too. He does so. Right foot kick measures the punt towards Loughton over his head. Oh, it gets back. Good mark by Loughton. Not paid. Play on the call. Costello gets the ball out towards Jason Franken. He should be able to take the mark in front of Reuter at half-back.
Robbie Reuter now plays on quickly, I should say Andy, as we see now the ball opportunity for the big fella. In Welsh, over the top he goes. Benny Biggs, got time to steady, looks inboard, looks there for Jolly, too strong. Well weighted and a nice grab taken there by Brendan Jolly at centre half forward. He's about 60 metres from goal and will put this right into the teeth of goal, gentlemen.
Will we ask for a pillow from Christine at half time?
That'd be lovely, thank you.
Jolly now. Settling down, taking plenty of time. He thinks he can kick this. He's a fair way out. He comes in the right foot kick. He's usually a good kick. It's a long kick. I think it's home. Oh, great goal. That'll inspire them. Brendan Jolly kicks his second, and that was a beauty.
Good kick.
At least kicked that 60 metres. Oh. Great goal, Brendan Jolly, and, well, that's kept their hopes alive to take home the 4 points here this afternoon. It's moved them now to, well, that's the 26.5-minute mark, as we've seen on the Bannockburn Sporting Trophies time clock. Anakie 6-2-38. They trail Eastern Suburbs 7-5-47. Margin 9 points. Late stages of the second quarter here at the Suburbs, round 19, GDFL footy. Match of the day for 95.
And you won't be able to give Alfie a vote. He's just off the ground. You might not be able to fit him in for a tanker this afternoon.
No tanking for Alfie by the sound of it. At a handy goal there for Anakie. Kicked by Jolly, and it was a beautiful kick. He backed himself to kick it, and he did so. It's back in the centre now. Reuter versus Welsh. The strength of Welsh prominent there. His hand passes to Elmer. He's tackled, loses the footy. Bailey's on the ground. He couldn't pick it up. Picked up by Franken. Little kick didn't travel much distance. Here comes Watson. Got the hand pass to Wembridge. The W factor's in loose. Here comes Peters, and he went without it. There's another W for you. Picked up here by Welsh. Now the big fella bombs it long. Too far for Gibbons. Stopped running there at the crucial stage. Goes back hard. Wasn't Gibbons. It was, in fact, Jamie Elmer. Went back in after it. The ball's out on the half-forward flank. Benny Biggs lumbers after the ball. Can a little man lumber? Well, you can. What do you can slumber? You're going to sleep up here. Yes, and the ball's out of bounds in the forward pocket. It's at the far side of the ground, Ronnie. Take us through a stanza.
Thank you very much. And I've got to thank Noel Fanning. And no, it's not so much Noel's fault today. It's our director downstairs for parking us on this side of the ground, looking into the sun. It's very relaxing, isn't it?
Oh, that's been for you.
Back to the pack now. Rundle takes it, kicks it around the corner and finds Bailey at half-back. And he takes the mark, plays on quickly. He's got Lucas and also O'Leary. And Lucas takes it, play on the course. Jacko's got it. He runs from centre half-back. Kick out wide. Lang, good play. They're running well, the Eagles now. He's on the wing, turns it around the corner looking for Robbie Reuter. He's in front and takes the chest mark. Robbie in the short sleeves, a long time since his arms have seen the sun. Up towards Loughton. He can't take the mark, but he's been given a push, has he? He certainly has, and he'll take the free kick. Oh. Look at Robbie. Look at those arms, eh? You'd know why you wear long sleeves. Loughton, quick kick, but he's got to go back. Even though Dave Lucas had taken the mark in the square, he's got to come back. He's got to kick over his mark.
Yeah, he's a very unselfish full forward, isn't he, this young Loughton?
It's not good for a full forward, is it? No, but he is.
It's silly, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's a good kick. He should go back and have the shot. That's what he's there for.
He's good. He's a good left foot kick. He kicked one from just inside this area before for his first of the afternoon. He comes for his second. Will be a handy one before half time. Comes in now. Left foot kick. Oh, might miss to the far side. It has good distance, but one behind to Loughton. How are you, footy?
He's had quite a good quarter, Brett Loughton. He's just got the one goal, but he's moved around pretty well down there in the forward line, and he's certainly making Mick Costello chase. He's a bit taller than Mickey, and when he gets to the front position, he's getting his body in front and marking quite nicely. Costello kicks in towards Welsh, who takes the big push in the back there from Big Andy Reuter, because there was no doubt Welsh was going to mark it, but just thought he'd make him earn it.
Yeah, good play from Reuter too, held up play.
Yep. And the big fella Welsh takes this one and a half back. He's had a pretty good second quarter too. He goes for Corey Bissett, who outmarks two opponents. Took a good one right up on the centre wing though, just defensive side thereof. Big Corey hasn't had much effect on the game at this stage. Looks as though he's having a bit of a Saturday afternoon stroll actually. Yeah. Hasn't got into the play much at all. Flips it over. Here they come. Greaves now runs past centre wing. Kicks up long to the forward line. Up goes Jolly. It's thumped away from him. It goes back to Rundle. The Radar looms up with a hand pass out wide to Watson. Watson the quick kick. It's okay. If his teammate can pick it up, of course, in O'Leary, he does. Then concedes ground with a 25-metre hand pass backwards to Rundle. Rundle goes towards Lang at centre wing. Menzies puts the arms up. Oh, Lang played on. Menzies did very well to upset him there. And Peter Lang's down. Let's go on with the play because O'Leary's got the ball. Runs to half forward. Kicks the ball into the forward zone. Lovely kick from O'Leary. And coming out, taking the grab is Loughton once again.
He'll go short towards O'Leary, who kept running. Good kick and an unselfish play from the full forward. We've seen him do it a couple of times this afternoon. And O'Leary ran onto the ball and took the easiest of marks. He'll line up for his first shot at goal this afternoon.
He hit the deck pretty hard out here in front of us, Big Peter Lang. So Robert Menzies laying the great tackle there. And he's up, he's okay. He's just, they both got hands on hips. I think they might have clashed a little there. And about 1-1, Ronnie.
Oh. O'Leary, poor kick off the boot. And one behind to the vice-captain of the side.
Didn't really attack it very confidently at all, did he then, Mick?
No, just stabbed at the ball.
Tried to stab it through there.
Welsh is everywhere because he's kicking out now. And he gives it to the regular fullback Costello. He could run on now. Loughton chase him. He takes one bounce. He's at half-back, out of side. Goes towards Ben Beggs. Takes the mark, but it won't matter because that's half-time siren. And the Landers Bull and Wisbowski GDFL bingo centre scoreboard as we see the quarter went 31, just over 31 minutes. The scoreboard will show that Eastern Suburbs are 7 goals, 7 I believe, 49.
Yep.
And the Anakie side are 6 goals, 3, 39.
And the difference is 10 points, and it was 14 points the way of the home side at half time. So Anakie just making some little impression on the scoreboard. It was a pretty good quarter of footy. I enjoyed that. There was a bit of pace involved. There was some good high marking, and there's some pretty good rough and tough contests going on out there. And I've got 6 goals, 3 for Anakie. Roddy, have you got 6-3?
I think I might have 6-3 as well. Yep, 6 goals, 3.
6-3, yes it is.
So there we go. It is in fact 10 points the difference at half time. And perhaps if you could just stay awake long enough to give us the goal kickers, Ron, that'd be great.
I could just do that for you, Cookie.
What's the is there a bit of a fire up there, or?
Yes, there is, and it's the fact that I'm working so hard. I'm working hard. Nothing else is hard.
If you could just give the goal kickers, please, Rod, we can go and enjoy a cold cleanser.
Craig McGough with 3 goals. 2 goals to Shane Wembridge in that second quarter. Robbie Reuter has 1, and likewise Brent Loughton, or Lawton, depending on whether you went to a high school or a technical college.
Well, you didn't go to school at all, did you?
Myself. And for the Anakie Roos, Brendan Jolly with 2 in that second quarter. Jamie Elmer, Daryl Bissett, Glenn Menzies and Phil Gavin, 1 each.
Thank you very much, Ron. It's half time here at Richmond Crescent. We'll be back with the third quarter very soon.
Let's have another drink.